Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have a very sensitive topic that actually one of the comments in some of my videos somehow got me thinking about what if I make a video like that, because I see and know that as many of you have been through a heartbreak or going through a heartbreak. We all been there, most of us at least. And it doesn't matter what kind of heartbreak. Is it in a relationship? Is it a grief? Is it somewhere around you in your family? Something happened that gave you a heartbreak. But the main idea of this video is how to heal, or what are the stages that you need to be aware of. So let's start with the comment that I got on some of my videos where I was channeling through tarot. And I said throughout the video that someone who have already been hurt once or had a broken heart once cannot really be hurt again. And one of you gave me something in return and said, but we cannot really heal completely. And that's true. We cannot heal completely, at least in this lifetime. It's very difficult to be completely healed. But we can do our best to at least be close to healing, so we don't feel this pain, or at least we don't feel to that extent that we usually feel it the first time. And I want to begin with saying that a broken heart is like your, the analogy we can put is, it's like your immune system. So when you get a certain virus, certain type of virus, usually the first time is the worst. Why? Because you don't know what to expect. Your body is not used to that. Your body doesn't know how to react to that. So it all depends on your immune system. Is it protected enough? Is it not? So same thing with a broken heart. And another analogy I can put is something that we already, our brain already once experienced, we cannot completely eliminate. In which way? For instance, I can even put my own experience. When I was little, I was playing the piano. I was on the stage. I was like 5 or 6 years old. I was playing things that people didn't play for like 10 years old, So I was very good at that. My mom made sure I was going often to the classes, and I was performing on TV even in my city. But the thing is, I didn't play piano for such a long time that right now if I'm gonna start playing, it's probably gonna be not that good, or yeah, my hands still remember, but it's not gonna be the same. But if one of those days I will decide to start playing again, and I'm gonna take a class, my brain will adapt or will learn 10 times faster, because in my brain there is already somewhere that I experienced this learning stages. Okay, so I'm not really starting from the scratch. Same thing with a broken heart. If you already experienced it, you cannot really, you can feel still, you can feel pain, you can be upset, you can be angry. You will need a certain time to heal, but it's not going to be to the same extent anymore, because your immune system already protecting you from that. You already know how to go through those stages. I'm gonna give you another example of other people that I see some comments like often get hurt from people. Like one time they got hurt, and then right away they fell in love again, and again they got hurt, and then again and again. And they may probably think right now, no, I experienced the same thing all over again. What happened to me? And I want to say, the first thing I can say is you never healed. You never gave yourself time to heal. And what I mean here is you never accepted your broken heart. You could have cried, you could have tried, but you never actually accepted that, yes, I'm hurt right now. I don't like it, but I accept it. And my life will not end even if I'm brokenhearted. That's when you accept, and that's when you start healing. Other people, they go through this first stage, looks like they accept, but they afraid to go into this first stage of healing, is giving yourself time and coming into this solitude to experience loneliness. Many people afraid to experience loneliness. And when I say loneliness, many of you may even be triggered right now by that, what I'm saying, because for many of you probably loneliness means, if I accept the loneliness, does it mean I'm always going to be alone? No, it's not that way. That's when you're mistaken. Loneliness is something you need to be one-on-one with yourself, with your hurt, in order to start healing. Other people, they go through this loneliness phase, but then there is another phase, next phase, when they have to come out of it, or they have to maybe share it with someone. Some people go to therapy. Some people have maybe some close family members or friends around them that they can heal it through with. This is the second stage, or another stage, let's say, of healing. And they skip that stage because they're afraid to share, they're afraid to show their wound, they're afraid to be vulnerable. And there is another amount of people that they cannot heal simply because they, whatever I'm about to say may trigger many, but they like their pain. They are addicted to their pain. And it happens. They may say they want to heal. They may say that they want a beautiful life. They want everything to be fine. They want a relationship. They want to be in good terms with people, but looks like the people turn on them all over and over again. And they're trying to find the problem in other people, or in their karma, or something wrong with them, but they never actually turn to themselves and ask themselves why things repeat again and again. Is this something on the outside, or I never had this time to actually heal? And I like to feel hurt. I like to feel as a victim, and so forth. And again, this is also an addiction. This is like a depression. When you're already in a depression, it's the more you are in it, the more you get into this, the more you get used to that, and the worse it gets. So always remember, even pain, even hurt can become an addiction. So if you ask yourself right now, during the day, what are the most things that you think of? Is this positive things or are negative things? If you catch yourself 50-60% more onto negative, or when you're sad, that means you, with time, kinda adapted to this pain, and you're not healing it. So you allow this pain to be there because you kinda got used to it, you adapted to this. But the good part is we can always turn it around, and we can always improve our immune system, because all about our ancestors, all about centuries before, people adapted. So we're very good at adapting to good things and to bad things. So you can always reverse it. Start healing. First of all, start looking within and ask yourself, did you have this alone time with yourself? Did you accept that being alone is not a bad or good thing? It's just a thing that you need to start healing. It doesn't mean, if you accept it, it doesn't mean you have to be alone. And many people, what they do, they try to connect everywhere, they try to talk to someone, they try to be around people in order not to be alone. This is avoiding. Another thing I want to talk about or say is hate is also a feeling. And every time when you feel hate is equal, I refuse to heal. I refuse to accept. I refuse to heal my pain. I rather hate someone or hate the situation that happened to me than heal it. So those are the things I wanted to touch today, to talk about. I see many people already start healing through my channel. They realize things time by time. They start going through that process, but some are still stuck. And it's time to embrace that you do want to be where you are. And that's okay. You just didn't realize it yet. And as soon as you start understanding and accepting yourself, things will start changing around you right away. You wouldn't be alone anymore. You wouldn't feel lonely anymore. You wouldn't feel hurt anymore. Things that may touched you before will not really hurt you anymore. You're already immune to that. You can heal easier, faster. For some things you wouldn't even pay attention to anymore. You're gonna say, I've been there, I've done that. I don't wanna, be emotional about it. So I think I caught certain things that I wanted to talk about. And I hope you don't feel bad about what I said. I hope if you got triggered, that's good. That's good for you. Think about it. Otherwise, I love you all. And if you like such videos, sometimes I do them. Let me know, or maybe some other topics or subject that you want me to talk about. So I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in my other videos.